Hi, we're Jackie and Ross, and we're chasing 70 degrees.
As the snowbirds are starting to leave, you can see that these spots here are getting pretty empty. We are too. Where are we going?
We're going to Fort Lauderdale.
For the first ever
Brinkley Meet-up, #1.
001. So come along with us this week. We're going to do some pre-travel maintenance because we've been here for 3 months. And then we're going to hit the road and show you how our travel day goes. Bonus to be in a military RV park where everybody, all the snowbirds are going home. We jumped over here to this empty pad. See the Brinkley over there. Getting these pre-travel day things knocked out. Doing a good job, babe. Making it look easy, babe. One of the things that we've figured out to use instead of the onboard generator is this Air, and I will get it out and set it up and show you how we do it. Red goes right here, black goes right here. Here's your on-off switch, and then I can run an extension cord from the RV and carry this wherever I need to use it. Works out great. And because those are notoriously off on their pressures, I always do a backup with an electronic one. .61.8, so I need a little bit more. 65, right on the dot. This thing works great. Here's the coolest part. This fits right here. Cable in the handle. Not sure if you can see what I'm doing, but the cable tucks in the handle right there. And then this little power inverter fits perfect right there. Once you have it all tucked in there, then you just find a place for this little bad boy to fit down in here. Like this. And you just zip it up. Done deal. Everything fits nicely in there. If you need it on the side of the road, you got 12 volt capability and 110. If you need to start the generator, if you're doing multiple tires, whatever, can't reach it, you can use any length of extension cord. And then it goes right there. Our grill goes right there, which we'll put away. Our motorcycle cover box goes right back there. But it's right here on the side of the road. If I need it, I'll always grab it from right there. What are you doing? Are you getting all cleaned up?
So I'm getting ready for our trips.
Ready for the Brinkley rally.
Getting ready for the trips.
Daddy, you look super excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
You being good though, Daddy.
That's good. So greasing the wet bolts. Buddy Nick Birkland told me about these lock-in lubes, and I'll show you how they work. I'm currently under here, pre-travel day, and I'm gonna use this and get these wet bolts done. Pretty cool little device here. You open it, you put it on, make sure it's on good. I'm looking for the grease. There it is. It's come out around the bolt. Move to this one. Locks it on. Yeah, I see grease coming out right there, so we're good to go. And we'll keep moving on. definitely not the most glamorous part of RV living. The other not so glamorous side of full-time RV living.
Emptying the black tank.
What you doing? Emptying tanks?
Mm-hmm.
While I'm under there grazing?
Yes.
That's a good use of resources, huh?
Yep.
All right. Next on pre-move day to the Brinkley Rally is laundry mission. Hey, you better get all them bags out.
I better.
You better get all them bags.
Wow.
Place is pretty convenient. You just go to the app, you put in the washer number, turn off the extra wash they try to stick you with, and then pay. Unfortunately, it is $6.
But it's a pretty big load. It's 4 loads in one.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Sounds like 11.
Getting there.
Hey, don't show my balls. Yeah.
I can't even read your writing. How do you even know that you won?
I won fair and square.
How do you know? You can't even read this.
Yes.
You can't even.
You want to keep score?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. You can't even read that. I'd say probably 90% of those are my wins. Let me see the other side. See, that's why you're protecting that side, because I don't need to really zoom in just to see that I won. You know, I won. You better get all them bags.
I left the heavy ones for you.
You better get all them bags in there. I'm glad laundry's done.
Yeah, me too.
Time to load these bad boys up. AC's on here because it's freaking crazy hot today. Yeah. Got the electric bikes tied down. Got the big bikes tied down. Still got room. Still have room to access over here. Cool. Everything's loaded and packed. Pre-travel day complete.
Yep.
This is what we do. It's nasty outside. This one's busy. Busy for sure. Sheets and sheets. This one too. Blue.
Yep. Florida monsoon.
It's been a long day. Road trip tomorrow. Good morning.
Morning. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Look, we got our bees on. Happy St. Patty's Day. We didn't want to get pinched. Although Jackie was trying to pinch me first thing this morning.
I always claim I pinch the hardest, so watch out.
Bedroom's done. About to close this up. We're excited. Where are we going again?
Fort Lauderdale.
And what for?
For the meetup. The first Brinkley official meetup.
Yes. Working with over here.
This is all our knick-knack stuff we have set out.
Is it? That's all the knick-knack stuff we have?
This is our digital frame.
Yep. And you just wrap it up, put it in that little box? Mm-hmm. And it sits right up there on top of those
Yep,
stuff?
and it doesn't move.
Doesn't move. This doesn't move much either. It just sits around. As does this one. Maggie. So somebody's got to make the sandwiches. Yeah, travel day sandwiches. That's what we do. Our dehumidifier fits in this little green tray here. Slides right up under the edge. And then next, what are you doing?
Hydrating.
And then next we got to secure our pantry. So if you have a new G model and you have this little retention wheel, you're welcome. That was our idea. Jackie doing her bungees. We've never.
Hey.
Oh goodness.
No surprises here.
What is going on? So what's your goal here?
Try to fit all the stuff on the bottom shelf.
So there's
no surprises when you open it. Or very little surprises.
So the top shelves are pretty much clear, huh?
Yep.
And if you don't have a set of these bad boys for travel days or RV stuff, you gotta get some.
Get you some.
Jackie. We found that our TV rubs this little spot right here on travel days. So Jackie's been putting a piece of blue tape across it.
Well.
Kinda.
So maybe it'll wear out the tape instead of our paint.
Right. Look how shiny that Ram is. Woo boy. We use this seat cover that we got. I can put a link down in the description if anybody's interested. And the cool thing is it keeps the dogs separate from anything we want to put down here in the floorboard. Got the camera set up, mounted. Here's our RV GPS. Here's our dash cam with our sun pass for Florida. And so we're gonna have a video coming out in the next few weeks, and it's gonna be about how we find our routes, how we find our RV stops, how we plan them, and how we input them into this GPS and how we follow it. So probably 2 weeks from now, that video is gonna come out. Alright, here we go, up in there. Come here, Mac. Wait. Okay, ready? Ready? Go. Good girl. Good girl. So graceful. I've been parked here with this tree right above our slide the whole time. So this morning I left the ladder up yesterday because I want to get up there and make sure there's no limbs, bird, excrement, or other things before we close it up. I'm gonna go clean the top of that slide. I just wanted to show you this. I went to Dollar General and I found this little holder, and it holds both our broom and our wash brush. You can see where this tree has made a mess. I don't want to get all that off before we close that slide up. All right. Boom. Got to make sure that inverter's on as well. I just turned it on, so we're gonna wait for it to come to life. There it goes. We got juice. Right there, our little cubby hole. It's really noisy. Ugh. Done. Alright, it's powered up. We'll give it a second to wake up and think about what it's doing today. Alright, we'll hit go, hitch height. Should bring all these up. Should bring that bad boy up. Done. Done. If you don't have one of these on your truck, I highly suggest getting one.
Stop, stop. Alright, stop.
Ready whenever you are. You can tell when you've been here a little bit long. Yeah, when they start building a bird's nest. Poor guys. You probably worked hard on that. Sorry, we gotta go. Your house has to move. Oh, poor guys. They worked hard on that. Alright, we gotta go. Sorry, birds. When you plug in your power cord, you want to see the multi-flash. There it goes, multi-flash. And then we'll hit the brakes and it should go green. There's our green, we're good to go. And I'm just tall enough I can reach that from the ground. Alright, chain. Gen-wise latched, chain, plug, we're good. We've done the tire measurements, the wheel well measurements, and we found 55 PSI on our airbags. Puts us right back at level where the truck likes to be. Keeps some of the weight shifted forward onto the drive axle instead of all being on the rear axle. Our Ram asks this every time. Tells us we don't have blind spots.
Last but not least, the final light check. We got that. The left one's blinking. Right one's blinking. Brake lights are working. We are a go. This will be our first travel day with our new Anias lock. So here goes nothing.
Last thing we do before we hit the road is we just do a complete walk around. We check and make sure all these are latched down. We usually double check behind each other, make sure that that drawer is locked. If you want to open that up, we'll make sure the other drawer is locked. Yep, it's locked. Make sure these are locked, we're good to go there. Same thing over here on this side. I check all these doors, we know we locked this one. Tires all look good to go. I locked this last night, so it's locked. That's it, walk around, nothing underneath, nothing dragging. I checked the spare tire when I was doing the greasing the wet bolts, so we're all good. That drawer is locked?
Yes.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right. I like to track it on Waze. View routes. And then, yeah, that's gonna be right here. And then we can click on routes here and see which way it has us going. Yep, that's the same exact way. Look at all those polices. Golly, gotta be careful on that. All right.
Hey, give me kisses. Hey.
So I didn't save it in there, but we're gonna do it right now together. New trip, start location, where I am now. It knows where we are. We're gonna hit select, select destination. All right, so I have the address right here. I put that in. It's gonna find us the best route. Right here, I'm gonna select it. Then I'm gonna hit next. It's giving me the same route that Waze did, right there. Hit save, and I'm just gonna put 2 Fort Lauderdale. Done. Go. And then it gives you the closest entry point, which could be on the side of the highway. So I always put the actual address. It's calculating it for us. And then it tells us to start. 4 hours, 8 minutes, 271 miles. We're gonna go up here and take Selman. three important things. Full exhaust brake on, tow haul on, smoky magnet receiver on. South mounted down.
Yeah.
This is going to be our first tow with all the Banks upgrades and with the AMSOIL products in the transmission and the engine. One thing I can already tell you that's really cool, check this out. You can hear that engine brake like crazy.
Bye-bye, MacDill. There you go. See, we started from right here. We'll see, touched it.
Yeah, we started from right there and we had to go all the way around the bay to get right here.
Yep.
Pretty interesting.
That's how Tampa works.
Yep. We've been about 30 or so miles, and because it's the first time we loaded electric bikes in the RV, I wanted to make a quick pit stop, let the dogs use the dog park, and check out and make sure nothing fell over. Nothing's moved. Everything's solid. It was our first time using these new straps too that self-retract with no loose ends. So I wanted to see how they were doing. But everything looks good. How are the bathrooms at the rest stop?
Very nice.
Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna go check them out too. And just because you travel a lot doesn't mean that you're a travel expert. We forgot the dog leashes. The dog leashes are in here somewhere.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Let's go see if we can find them. There's Mambas. Oh, they're both right there.
Oh.
They're both hanging. Can't go to the dog park without those.
Gotta have the dog leashes.
Just when you think you're a pro.
It's been 3 months.
Yep. I guess trucks go this way.
Yep.
See, the lines are over there.
Hey, your head's in the way.
Uh-oh, polices. Lots of polices, look at them. About to do a raid. We don't always need fuel when we get fuel, but one of the nice things about the 50-gallon tank is we just filled up and we've got 475 miles of range. Had 11 miles per gallon. So fuel mileage kind of sucks, but at least we got the range. And like I said, we don't always get fuel when we need it. We get it when it's cheapest. So it was $3.15 a gallon here with open roads, and the nearest one in Fort Lauderdale, Miami area was $3.85. So we topped off. We've been parked for 3 months. We've done some additions, made some subtractions. So we're gonna roll up on the scales here, see what we're working with. And we'll show you how the app works too. It's pretty cool. So you go right here to the cat scale app. Sorry if it's got some black lines in it, it's just the way the light is for the camera. And then it asks you where you're at. 1721. Verify 1721 on the sign. Then you hit confirm. Chasing 70 degrees. Next, dang, they went up $1, 14 bucks. So now it's gonna weigh us. That's with fuel tanks, empty water.
New e-bikes.
Yeah, 2 new e-bikes, empty gray, 10 gallons in the black tank. 2 dogs, 2 sandwiches, Coke Zero.
Some Funyuns.
Woo, son! We're at 32,140 gross. So we know the truck is about 9,700 pounds. So do the math on your calculator for me. Alright, so to do the math, you take, well, 9,700 is how much the truck weighs. Then you subtract 32,140. That gives you, we're at 22,440. So we're 60 pounds under gross weight right now. And that's why I like to check it. Boom.
We still might want to lose some weight though.
Yeah, we gotta lose some weight. Getting our road lunch on. It definitely saves money. We didn't buy anything at Love's other than fuel and the Catskills. And nice. I went inside and I got 2 cups of ice for our drinks, and they were like, "Yeah, it's free, don't worry about it." So, free stop for food and snack. Sometimes I really miss North Dakota. You know, where you get up there in North Dakota, South Dakota, and you're on the highway all day long and you never deal with this. But South Florida is beautiful.
What y'all doing? There she is.
We made it.
Yacht Haven. Hey, hey, no barking.
Here, yes. Your reservation.
Getting our guided to our spot. Check out all these Brinkleys. This place is beautiful. Nobody can. Yes. There's Brinkley there.
Coming.
Backing up.
Good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming back.
Backing up into our site here at Yacht Haven.
You can start to straighten out a little bit.
Let me tell you, this is a beautiful site. It even has a little step-up patio, and then there's the water, a big old yacht, and another yacht. Do you want me to hand him the radio?
Looking good. Looking good.
Here, he can hear you on this.
Doing good. You're doing great. Yeah, start to chase it around just like you are. You're doing perfect.
There's Mr. Mamba.
this is the last thing that we have to do once we finally get all set up, which we're all set up. You just saw that outside. We need to add a RV. So we're gonna add one of these pearl ones. Here, you add it to Fort Lauderdale area.
It's right there.
I think it's a little further south, but we'll go with it. Cool. Official, we're here. We're here, we made it, we're all set up. This place is amazing. We're right here on the water, on the canal. The sun is shining, the wind's blowing a little bit, but it's a great location. This is kind of really our very first full-on RV resort. Oh, second?
Tolona Ridge.
Not that, but that's not like on the water on a canal, so that doesn't really
it's a different
count.
setting,
But anyway, we're here and we're all set up.
yes. And thank you so much for watching. We finally made it to Fort Lauderdale, and like and subscribe, because next you're gonna see our first Brinkley official meetup.
Yep, all week bringing it to you. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Later, y'all.
Bye.